In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys why and how collaborating with other YouTubers on YouTube is the best and fastest way to gain real, organic, engaged subscribers. This is how my friend Catherine gained over 400 subscribers in less than 24 hours, and I'm sharing all the insider secrets in this video. And if you guys want to see any more videos on how to have a successful YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on my post notifications so you never miss another upload. And also, let's toss in a question of the day in this video, so comment down below. Who is your dream YouTuber or YouTubers to collaborate with on YouTube? Also, get ready to see this shirt in like every one of my upcoming videos because TubeBuddy just sent me some new merch and it's probably the most comfortable shirt I've ever owned. So get ready to see this in a lot of upcoming videos. And now without further ado, let's get into how to collaborate with other YouTubers on YouTube to gain subscribers super quickly. So my inspiration for this video actually came from a collab I did yesterday on my channel with my friend Catherine. Mere minutes after Catherine and I uploaded our videos, both of us automatically began gaining subscribers. In fact, now, exactly 24 hours after our collab video went up, Catherine has gained over 400 subscribers. So I wanted to film this video and go through some of the best practices for successful collabs on YouTube and how you guys can do some collabs of your own to gain subscribers super quickly on your channel. So step number one, obviously, is to find a channel to collaborate with. And when you're doing this, you absolutely want to collaborate with somebody in your same niche and or community, meaning somebody who makes very similar content as you do. So one of the top reasons why Catherine and I's collab was so successful is because both of us make videos on our channels about YouTube growth. So because in our intros, when we introduce each other as collab partners, when we said on her channel you can find YouTube growth tips, if my subscribers subscribe to Catherine or Catherine's subscribers come over to my channel, they're gonna get even more of the same content they're looking for. So this is why it is so important for your collabs to be with other people who make similar content as you do, so that you both benefit from each other's audiences. I get collaboration requests all the time in my DMs or my emails, and when I say no and turn them down, it's not because you don't have enough subscribers or don't get enough views. As you can tell, Catherine has way less subscribers and views than I do. The reason why I end up turning down so many collabs is because they have gaming channels or cooking channels or channels that have nothing to do with my content, and I personally feel that neither one of our audiences are going to benefit from our collab. Therefore, in order to have a successful collaboration, you want to find a collab partner that makes very similar content as you do so that both of your audiences can benefit and so can both of you. Step number two, reaching out. Now, one very common question I get about collaborations and doing collabs on YouTube is how do you actually reach out to somebody? How do you contact them? What do you say? How do you get them to actually want to collab with you? So you basically have one of two options. Either you can find their business email, which you can find in their description box or in their About Me section on their channel, and then send them off an email. Or alternatively, if you know they happen to be very active on their Instagram or their Twitter, other forms of social media, then you can go ahead and contact them via an Instagram DM or a Twitter DM. I think that for about 90% of the collabs that I do, I most of the time contact them either through Instagram DM or email. In my experience, that is what has worked best for me. So now as for what you actually say when you're offering up a collab in either an email or a DM message. So this doesn't have to be super over the top formal or super professional. Just very simply telling them, hey, I just recently came across your channel. I absolutely love your content. Maybe even pinpoint something specific about a particular video you loved on their channel. I loved this video you did. Love that you talked about this or mentioned this. Just kind of prove that you're kind of more legit and actually know about them before actually reaching out to them. Then say something along the lines of, we seem to have very similar content and audiences on our channels. Would you ever want to do a collab on YouTube? Just be very careful with your wording because I've been reached out to before for collabs by people who literally say things like, I think I would benefit so much from collabing with you, or I think I would really gain a lot of subscribers from you. That's literally telling somebody you want to use them and actually gain subscribers from them rather than actually do a collab for the fun of it, which automatically turns them off. So even though you don't have to be super like over the top professional, just be very careful in your wording and what you actually say to them. Also, try not to take it super personally if they don't answer you right away, because a lot of us as content creators, especially full-time content content creators have a lot on our plates and a very lengthy to-do list, and we can't always answer emails and or DMs right away. They will get to your message when they can, and if not, if they truly don't want to work with you and don't give you the respect to actually answer you, then there are plenty of other fish in the sea for you to reach out to. So then step number 3, coming up with the content. So once you've actually found a collab partner, somebody willing to actually work with you and do a collab with you, then you want to come up with the actual content for your collab. So there are a multitude of different formats and types of collabs. YouTubers like Alicia Marie, Laura DIY, Mia Stammer, and all of those kind of like 2015 colorful, bright lifestyle YouTubers often did a lot of in-person kind of skit collabs. However, we can't really do that right now with Corona and the pandemic, but in other circumstances, usually if you live in a similar close area, then you may actually be able to go to that person's place or where they live and actually film in person. However, for a lot of us, including myself, I often do collabs with people in other cities or even other countries, which makes them kind of unreachable for me to collab with in person. In which case, there is a whole long list of ways to do collabs not in person. So the next format is called a split collab. So let's say your video is some sort of a advice video. You could basically do it in the form where you have 20 tips. 10 tips are given on your video and the other 10 on the other person's channel. In order to get the other half of the collab, they have to physically go onto the other person's channel, making it much more likely that they will actually subscribe while they're over there. So then another one I do quite commonly are called theme collabs. So if you're not necessarily collaborating on the exact same video and you're each making 2 different videos for your respective channels, you can still put your videos under the same theme so that your videos kind of go together. So a few months ago, I did a group collab with some friends where we had our theme be all around like healthy living, healthy lifestyle. So one of us did a workout routine, somebody did healthy snacks, some people did drinking a gallon of water for a day, and all things relating to healthy lifestyle. That way, even though your videos are different, if they're under the same theme, there's still kind of like a cohesion between your video and their video, and they kind of still go together and make sense together. That way, all you do is just mention this video is a collaboration with whoever, link their video and channel in your description box, and that is how the collab works. Or in other cases, like my collab with Catherine yesterday, even though our videos weren't really under the same idea, because both of our channels are channels about YouTube growth, our videos still kind of went together and had the same theme, because both videos, though they had different topics, were both technically under the umbrella of YouTube growth, which goes right back into collaborating with somebody who has a similar niche as you do. So then after you have your content all figured out, next thing you want to do is agree upon a launch date and time. So for maximum benefits from your collab, it's a very good idea to have both your videos uploaded on YouTube at the exact same time on the exact same day. That way, once they finish watching your video, the other person's video is automatically ready to be watched, and they can jump directly from your channel onto their channel and get views and subscribers that much faster. And by having a set date in stone, it makes it that much easier for you to plan the rest of your week or your life around that specific upload day so that you have enough time to film, edit, upload, and figure out everything you have to figure out to get your video up in time. And in doing this, you also want to consider both of your time zones. So if you're collaborating with somebody in Australia but you're in Canada, in that case, your time zones are completely different and your usual upload times may not work for the other person. In which case, one or both of you may have to change your usual upload time to make it work for the other person. But this is totally in your benefit to get more views and subscribers. So then the next step is the pre-collab. So if any of you guys were following Catherine and I on Instagram before our collab, you may have seen that we were promoting the crap out of this collab on our Instagram stories. So we let you guys know that we were collaborating on a video first, then we let you know when the collab was actually happening, and then we actually teased our videos. That way we kind of made our subscribers already aware of the collab before it happened, got our audiences excited and looking forward to the collab, and then again maximized our potential for views and subscribers. And on top of that, doing the pre-collab and sharing each other on your Instagrams and Instagram stories or Twitters or other social medias can also help you gain an audience before the collab happens because you're kind of exposing each other on your social media. So a few days or a few weeks before the collab actually happens, you want to start finding ways to tease and promote your collab. What to do after? So I've collabed with some people who we literally just do the collab and then I never hear from them again, which kind of sucks and makes you feel kind of used in the end. So you want to reach back out to the person you've just collabed with and thank them for collaborating, tell them how much fun you had, or even let them know, hey, I'd love to do another one in the future, or let's do this again, or something like that. Because nobody wants to get used on YouTube, because it's a pretty sucky feeling, so make sure they don't actually feel that way and they know you actually enjoyed collaborating and want to do it again in the future. And once your collabs are posted on your channels, there are things you can do afterwards to actually gain more traction, more views and subscribers to each other. For example, most collab partners like myself and Catherine will comment on each other's videos and also pin each other's comments on the videos, again to gain more exposure, views, and subscribers. And thanks to Nick Nimmin for this genius idea, there's also this thing known as community tab shoutouts. So if you have over 1,000 subscribers, you have the community tab. So on your community tab, you have the feature where you can actually share a video on your community tab. So it's kind of nice to share the other person's video and or channel on your tab, again to gain them more audience. And if you use the tab feature, every one of your mobile subscribers who go onto their phone on the YouTube app will see your post right away, gaining you more exposure. So if you do have the community tab, that is a great feature to use to your advantage. And then my final tip is don't quit after just one. If this collab was a huge success and your audience loved seeing this person and their content, you both gained some good solid views and or subscribers from this collab, why stop at one? Down the road, you're both going to gain more subscribers and more traction, so leave the door open for more future collabs and collab again more often. Because if your audience liked it once, chances are they're gonna love it again. So that, you guys, is it for all of my tips on how to successfully collaborate with other YouTubers on YouTube. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask them down below. I am more than glad to answer. But I really hope this helped you, gave you some more ideas or tips you maybe didn't know before about collabs. And hopefully if you do more collabs in the future on your channel, this video will help you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!